Foggy here in Noank this morning, so we're using a picture of sunset in Oklahoma. If you see a pretty sunset or a sunrise, take a picture and send it to me. And on foggy mornings in Connecticut, we'll celebrate the sunshine where you live. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture and on your back, legs uncrossed, the bed, the floor, the sofa, the recliner kicked back. One hand on your belly and one hand on your rib cage so you can feel your body move as you breathe with your whole body. And when the belly rises, it's a signal to you that you've pulled the air down to the bottom lobes of the lungs where the majority of the blood circulates and where you get the largest exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide to keep that balance so healthy. If you're sitting in a chair, rock side to side on your sit bones and plant them evenly and firmly. Your feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart, toes pointing forward, your knees at 90 degrees. Now, lift your chest and tuck your chin gently back towards your neck and straighten the vertebra in your neck, making a clear passage for blood and nervous system and breath. And then maintain the tension of the posture, but let go of any other tension that you don't need. And you can check in with your jaw. It's a good place to notice where there's extra tension, and let your jaw go slack and be aware of any extra tension that's not needed and release it. Good. I think we start the day off with a word that we're going to use to calibrate the day, and I think a great word to consider is the word easy. Not because we're lazy, but because we're efficient. When we try too hard, we get in the way. And so we allow things to occur with ease. And notice just even repeating the word to yourself, there's a tension that dissolves. Interesting. And so make the breath easy and make the posture easy and breathe, pulling the air in through both nostrils, humidifying, warming, filtering the air, and feeling your body rise up as you pull the air down, and then allowing the body to release, exhale, and let the air flow out as the body lengthens and flattens. Good. And you can add something to the word easy for the day if you want to make it a little more specific. The idea is to be efficient. No extra tension or resistance. And just breathing out, breathing in through both nostrils and releasing the breath on the exhale with either the mouth or the lips. And breathing that natural breath, soft and easy. Good. And now let's interrupt with some isometric exercises. Bring your hands in front of you and touch your thumb tip to your thumb tip, and then line each finger up, touching it to the other. And then your fingers and your palms are apart, sort of like you created a teepee. Just the fingertips are touching. And in front of you, right at the level of your chest. And now inhale and push fingertips into fingertips and hold that tension and breathe. noticing where any extra tension has tried to join in, and letting it go as you continue to breathe. And noticing each fingertip. Is each fingertip pressed, or are some of them slackers? See if you can get all of them to push as you breathe. And when you've completed 3 to 5 breaths, release. And let it go and feel the flow that occurs when you release. Good. Now do it again. Fingertip to fingertip. Make the TP. Inhale and push. And notice each finger pushing evenly. And breathe. In through the nose. Out through either the mouth or the nose. Easy. And notice any extra tension and let it go as you push and breathe. And bring your attention back to the fingers. Can you touch each finger with the same amount of pressure? And breathe. And then release. And feel the flow that occurs when you release the tension. Good. And now our posture exercise for that big trapezius muscle that attaches at a point right in the center of our skull at the base of that bony ridge that moves down and out our shoulders and then comes together again at a point at the spine right behind the belly button. What a large muscle. Easily see how much of our upper body is subject to this muscle. Carries a lot of tension too. Important in our posture. And our exercise that we're repeating every day is cross your arms and hold on to your elbows lightly. Let your arms rest against your stomach or your belly where they fall naturally. And then hold them there. And as you breathe, keeping the arms flat on the body, slide them across your stomach and rotate your arms and your shoulders over to the left. And keep your head facing forward. Face forward and arms low and all the way to the left. And breathe this movement as you move the arms all the way to the right. Face forward, arms low, all the way to the right. And then repeat, keeping the arms dragging across the body, keeping the face forward, breathing and rotating from side to side, rotating your shoulders and your arms. Good. And then back to center. Maybe you hear some clicks, things trying to line up with your movement. That's good. Now bring the same position, hands lightly on the elbows, arms crossed, and bring it up to the center of the chest, right at the level of your heart. And now the same motion, face forward, rotate the arms all the way to the left. And then rotate the arms and the shoulders all the way to the right. And guide it with the breath, coordinating the breath however it works best for you. Ooh, and listen for the clicks and crunches. Let you know you're doing good work, huh? Face forward, breathing. And moving first to the left and then to the right. Good. And then come back to center and in the same position, raise your arms up toward your forehead. Stay comfortable. Go where it's most comfortable for you, as high as you can comfortably. And now the same motion. Move the arms and the shoulders over to the left, and then move them over to the right. And notice whether the arms try to drop or not. It's easier sometimes when they do. Just notice that and keep the arms high if you can. And coordinate this movement with the breath. Face forward. Good. And now back to center and release. Simple exercise, just a few minutes. The effects are immediate and they're cumulative. Encourage your head to stay in its place right on top of your shoulders instead of forward, which definitely opens the flow in the neck, allowing the breath and the blood and the nerves, the space to flow and do their job. Good. Now sit quietly and breathe. Easy breath. And remind yourself of easy. Repeat it in your mind as you breathe. On the next inhale, fill all the way to the top, and at the top, take in 3 extra puffs. And then exhale out either through your nose or your lips to the bottom, and at the bottom 3 puffs. And do it again. Sniffing at the top, letting the breath flow out and puffing at the bottom. And then return to that easy, natural breath. Letting the body rise up on the inhale and letting it lengthen and flatten on the exhale. Aware of the even breath, filling to the top and emptying to the bottom. Make a picture of that, know how that feels. So when you're in your life and life starts happening fast, you can notice your breath and remind yourself that when you inhale more than you exhale, you ready yourself for action. And when you exhale more than you inhale, you calm things down. Each is good. Depends on what you need in that moment. Just aware as you breathe. Good. And now as you breathe, aware of the breath and how it stimulates and activates that vagus nerve. That nerve that, when it's activated, builds tone. And that tone goes with you during the day so that it's there to support you. One of that nerve's jobs is to return you to a relaxed state after action or stress. And so breathe and build the vagus nerve for these last minutes while the birds and bulls sing to you, and add a hum if you want to amplify it. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day. Easy does it.